Hi, this is Pitambaran Achyutan Pisharadi from PDM Advisors Private Limited. I welcome to you all to this small video where I will be trying to explain the use of grid lines for trading in index, that is Nifty and Bank Nifty. I would like to make a disclaimer that I am not a SEBI registered analyst. I am trying to make this video to help people understand how trading can be done in a simplified manner without any indicators. Here I have used the logic that a Nifty or Bank Nifty will take a support or a resistance at the round number. That is the reason whenever I want to buy or whenever I want to sell, I have selected a number which is near to the round number. In this case, if you see 17,725 is just 25 points away from 17,700. Similar, the sell value of 17,675 is just 25 points below your 17,700. The grid lines, the stop loss here is 50 points and the target is the next blue line or the next red line when the market comes down. And the dotted lines are the midpoint of these two blue lines, and this red line dotted line is the midpoint of these two red lines. These dotted lines have been marked on this screen so as to help us to identify that the market has moved 75 points from the buy level or 75 points from the sell level. So if the market faces a support or a resistance at that level, you can book your profit and exit from the trade. Similarly, if anyone is not interested in taking a future position, he can always take an option position for intraday trading. The logic that he has to use is when the market is trading around this level, and if he wants to buy a put, then he can select 17,700 strike price for the put. So if the market moves from that level to this level, your premium will increase. So instead of taking a future, you can also take options so that you can reduce your investment and increase your profits. The stop loss kept is 50 rupees in case of Nifty and 50 rupees in the case of Bank Nifty. Now let us understand how to take a trade. Now since the market has opened in between these two red lines and this blue line, the reason that we will take for initiating a trade is that if the market moves and does not touch this blue line and then starts falling, then we will initiate a sell trade at this red line. Similarly, instead of going up, if the market starts falling and breaches this blue line and then breaches this red line, then we will go for a short. So buying and selling depends upon the opening of that candle. So we have to be very careful that whenever you see the opening, we have to take a decision based on the opening price. And since these levels are fixed, it does not changes on a daily basis. This will help us to initiate a very good trade. Now whenever the market is in a sideways range, you cannot expect a very good profit, but on a trending range, you can expect a very decent return of 150 points in case of Nifty and 350 points in case of Bank Nifty. So let us check a few days data to understand how the trade would have been taken. Here we would have taken a sell trade because it has closed below this level. So you would have would have played the limit order at this price, and when the market moved up, your trade would have been executed and you would have got 30-40 points. Since the market is in a sideways, you cannot expect a very good return. Similarly, in the previous day, you can see that the market opened lower but then started moving up, but it did not move to a very high. Here you would have taken a trade, but at the end of the day, you would have closed the trade at cost to cost because this level was not breached. So you would have exited this trade cost to cost. Here also the market was in a sideways range, so you would not get a very good profit. Here the market opened between this red and blue line. So whenever it closed below this line, you could have initiated trade at this level and you would have got only 25 to 30 points. Here also the day was not that good, but here you can see you are getting a very good trade. After the first three candles, when the market closed above this level, you would have got approximately 120 to 130 points. And even if you have closed at last at 315, you would have got 100 points in this trade. There would be some instances when your stop losses would be hit, but you have to be very careful that don't initiate a trade at a later stage after 2 o'clock, because you cannot expect 150 points fall or rise after 2 o'clock. So try to take a trade which is at the morning stage so that you can get a decent profit. Now here if you see that the market opened up, then it started cracking down. Once it cracked below this, you could have initiated a trade at the second candle here. The market would have taken your trade and that market came to the target. Similarly, after making a new low, it had gone up. You could have initiated a trade here and you would have got approximately 100 points profit. Now you can see the beauty of this. Whenever the market is breaking below this level, this stop loss is never being taken. There will be instances, I'm not saying no stop loss will be taken, but there will be instances where there are few stop losses and a very good target. The stop loss here is being 150 and the target being 150 and the target being 150. Your risk reward ratio is 1:3. So even if you take 1 or 2 stop losses in a week, it's not going to affect your profitability. Here also you can see the market came down, went to the exact level and then bounced back and reached 100 points. So there are multiple instances where you get a good trade on a single day on both the sides. Here also the market came down, it did not close below the red line, it moved up, you would have initiated a trade anywhere here. Again the market went up and gave you 100 points. So if you track it on over a few days, you can see that whenever a trade is initiated, it does not touches the stop loss. It gives you a single way direction move. So this is how we will be trading this script using these indicators. So whenever you see that there are no lines below this level, then you have to see what is the blue line. It is 16,975. Just go to the setting and change this to 16,975. Then your automatically grid lines will come beneath. You have to always look at the blue line value and not any other value. Now here also the market opened down, went up, it touched this level and then went in one direction. So it's a very popular way to trade this market and get good returns from it. Here also you can see the market went down, went up, took the trade and went in a single direction. Here, whenever the market does not go below, you can always put a stop loss limit order here on this price. So whenever the market bounces back, it will trigger your trade and your trade will be initiated. So you can use your own logic to initiate a trade in this section. Here you would not have got any trade because the market went down and then it bounced back. Here you would have got a trade, but it would have ended up in stop loss. So over a period of time, if you track all the trades, you will come to know that it is giving you a decent profit in all the segments. Now if you go and check Bank Nifty, when you want to check Bank Nifty, you just have to click reset settings and then click OK. Then your grid lines in the Bank Nifty will come automatically. Now here similarly the value is not that the candles grid lines are not on the top. So what you do is that you just look at the values here, that is 37,525. You change this settings value to 37,525 and the grid lines will appear on the top. So you can see that these are the ways that you can take a trade and get good returns. Positional trade is to be taken only when there is a big tank in the market and you can go long. So it would be advisable to close the position at 350 and don't carry forward your trade, because nowadays the market being very volatile, there is always a gap up or a gap down opening. So to prevent it, you can take an intraday position and square it off. And whenever you see that the market are not going anywhere, then you can close the position with small profits also. You can trail your stop loss, or you can trade your book your profit with a small targets. So this is how we will be using this indicator to get a systematic trading and get good results. So you can see that the values and this market is giving you very good results using this indicator. So if anyone is interested to contact you to take this indicator, you can contact me on my mobile number 894-380-3870, so that I can help you to install this indicator on your system and you can use it for your intraday trading. It is a chargeable indicator, so I will let you know what are the charges when you are interested. It's a small fee, it's a one-time fee. It's not that you have to pay it on a regular basis. It's only a one-time fee, and you can use it on your TradingView terminal without paying additional charges to the TradingView, because here we have merged many things into a single indicator. I hope this will help you to identify a trade in a simple manner and take a good and efficient trade on a daily basis. Thank you for watching.